You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Sternberg Museum of Natural History, also by The Dentist.
Meet the animals that ruled the world millions of years before the age of dinosaurs. And find out about the worst extinction the world has ever seen. Permian monsters, life before the dinosaurs.
Now through Labor Day, September 4th, at the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. Come discover a one-of-a-kind family dental center for the whole family at The Dentist. Dr. Melinda Miner and her warm and friendly staff love working with children of all ages to help keep everyone's smile happy and healthy. They recommend all children see the dentist by age 1. The Dentist is now accepting new patients, children and their families. Visit them at 1010 Downing Avenue in Hayes or online at thedentistinhayes.com. See our ad in the Next Tech directory.
Hello and welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton and I'm the coordinator of early childhood grants for USD 489 right here in Hayes. And today I have a very special guest, Mr. Andy Stanton. How are you doing, Andy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Wonderful. Now every once in a while I interview people, but sometimes there's something that I want to talk about. So I'll either have Andy or my friend Ray come and interview me so I can give some information to you. So today I'm going to hand it over to Andy and he's going to ask me some questions about Dolly Parton Imagination Library.
Well, welcome to the program, Dana.
Thank you.
Hey, tell us a little bit about the Dolly Parton Imagination Library.
All right. Well, I think everybody knows who Dolly Parton is. And a lot of people know her story of growing up poor in eastern Tennessee. And what a lot of people don't know was how important reading was to her family. And I believe her father didn't learn how to read or write till he was much older. So once Dolly got to be Dolly, and she had, funds, and she looked around her community in eastern Tennessee and thought, I want to do something to help the kids here, especially with literature, with reading for the kids here in eastern Tennessee, and she developed the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. That started in 1995. It started in eastern Tennessee, then it spread to the entire state of Tennessee. And then in the year 2000, she thought, you know what, this has been so successful in Tennessee, I'm going to let this be replicated in any local community that wants to have it. So basically what she said is, we'll give you the database, we'll give you the mailing system, we'll give you all the regulations, and you have to find a local funder and fund that for your community. And since that time, in 1995, over 8 million books have been sent to children in 3 countries. So this program is in the United States, this program is in Canada, and the United Kingdom. So it has just been 8 million books. So it's really touched a lot of lives.
That's a great program. Now, how long has the Imagination Library been in Ellis County?
Now, in Ellis County, I started my job about 12 years ago, and we were talking about it, but the real serious work first began in 2012. When myself, some people at Connections, and then our local spearhead, Lori Hurdle, Lori particularly wanted to do this in memory of her daughter Anna, who really loved books. So that initial group, we got together, we raised some funds, and we were going by September of 2012. Oh. Well, now we're getting ready this September to celebrate our 5th anniversary. So we've been doing this for 5 years, and in that time, we have sent books to over 1,000 children right here in Ellis County. And if you count all of those books, it comes up to over 38,000 books sent to young children right here in Ellis County.
Now, so how does it work? If I have a child who I want to get involved in this program, is there a cost? What do I need to do?
All right, well, the easiest thing about this program is there's one way to qualify here in Ellis County, and that is you have to be a child with a residence in Ellis County, Kansas, and be from the ages birth to 5. So if you're 4, you're qualified, but once you turn 5, you are finished.
Okay, so there's no financial regulations or anything like that. It's just you have to have a child under the age of 5.
And that was one of the things that was important to Dolly, is that this is a universal access program, because it's important for children of a family with a low income and a high income to be excited about reading and to read with their parents. So it's available to everyone in this county.
Okay. So how do I sign somebody up?
Okay, it's very easy. You can actually just Google Dolly Parton Imagination Library, but we also have a local website at hayesparents.com.
Okay.
There's an online registration. You can print off a form. You can call Early Childhood Connections. Really, those forms are everywhere.
Okay, and there's a Facebook page?
There's a Facebook page.
Okay.
Everything is on there. And the way it works is once your child is registered, it takes a little while. It takes about sometimes 2.5 months for you finally to work through the system.
Okay.
And then what will happen is at a set time each month, your child gets a free book in the mail. And they're always wrapped in like plastic. And it won't say to like the parents, Andy and Dana Stanton. It'll say to Gracie Stanton. So the child gets really excited because that book's coming to them. The books are age appropriate. So for newborns, the book might be Pat the Bunny, a board book, really sturdy. And then on the other end of the spectrum, the books for like our graduating 5-year-olds are I'm Ready to Go to Kindergarten.
Oh, cool.
So they're age appropriate for the child.
So what's the benefit of having this program?
You know, I see it on the internet all the time. Someone will post it on Facebook, and it is absolutely true. Research shows that the best indicator for future academic success is early shared reading. The most important thing, parents, if you want to help your child achieve later on in their school career, set them on your lap and read a book with them. It's the most important thing that you can do as a parent.
We had a new great nephew born just a couple weeks ago.
Baby John.
What was the first thing she sent? A book.
I sent a board book because it's so important for babies, even at a very young age. And there's so many things that it does. One, it develops a love of literature, it develops a love of reading, but it's an opportunity for that mom or dad to hold their baby and read the book. They're bonding with their child. The child gets a sense of, hey, reading is important to mom and dad. Reading is something that's fun. It's something that I look forward to, and that's the way we build readers.
Right. And it's, I know with all 3 of our kids, we read with them from day one, and whether it be Green Eggs and Ham or Barnyard Dance or whatever, and they would go grab a book and they were so excited about doing it. So it's a great way of bonding. So what is the cost?
The cost is very economical thanks to the Dolly Parton Imagination Library Foundation. It costs $2 a month per child. That is the cost of the book and the mailing and all the database. So all that happens in Tennessee. So $2 a month, which comes up roughly is about $24, $25 a year for one child to receive 12 books.
Okay. Now, is there any cost to participate in the program?
There is absolutely no cost. So any child, you don't have to, no, it doesn't cost a thing. But what we do have to find is funders for our program. We do not ask our parents to pay, but we do have to find enough money to keep our program going, to pay that $25 per child. Right now, our cost per month, because we've been very successful in signing kids up, is about $1,500, $1,600 a month.
Okay.
So we have to find that every month. We have been so blessed by so many local people. The Kiwanis Club, Casa of the High Plains is one of our newest supporters. The Midwest Energy Foundation, Heartland Foundation, the Dane G. Hansen Foundation. So many organizations have helped. And probably the neatest thing is when I get a check for $20 from a parent who maybe couldn't afford it but sees the value in what their child is getting. So we've just had so much support. The problem is, grant funding is short, you start running out of funds. So at this point, we are looking at it probably having about 3 months worth of funding left.
Oh, okay.
So what we have done is right now we have stopped all new registrations. So if you have registered, your name goes in a list, and a waiting list, and once we get more funding, we'll add you, but we're trying to serve just who we have now. So we're looking for some funds. We're looking for some donations. So I'll always say, send in your application, I'll put it in a file, but at this point, we really need a little additional help to keep us going.
So if some of our viewers who are watching who want to make sure that this program continues on and they want to help fund it, whether it be $5 or $500 or $5,000, how would they get a hold of you?
They could just send the donation to me at USD 489 Early Childhood Connections. All of our funds for the Ellis County Imagination Library are kept in the USD 489 Foundation for Excellence in a separate account. That would mean that your donation is tax deductible.
Okay.
So that is a win-win situation. So we would ask you to send that donation to Connections, attention Dana Stanton, 305 Main Street here in Hayes. You
Okay.
can also walk it in to the Connections building here just as well.
Okay. Now, are you currently in the office right now during the summertime?
Well, right now, like most schools, people are in and out, but there's
Okay.
always someone who's going to answer the phone here
Okay.
at Early Childhood Connections, and that number is 785-623-2430. So you can say, I just need to have more information about a donation or signing up my child, and they'll get that information to me.
And there's always information at HayesParents.com.
HayesParents.com.
Okay,
All
great.
right. Well, thank you for interviewing me
you.
today. You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Parents, remember, you are your child's first and best teacher. Thank you.
You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Sternberg Museum of Natural History, also by The Dentist.